Is Diddy about to walk free after his shocking conviction? That's the question swirling as his legal team makes a bold move in court, fighting to overturn the verdict that stunned fans and critics alike. With top attorneys pushing back hard, they're demanding either a full acquittal or a brand new trial, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Earlier this year, Diddy was hit with 2 serious federal convictions under the Mann Act. For anyone unfamiliar, this law dates back over a century and was originally created to stop the transportation of individuals across state lines for illicit purposes. In today's world, it's most often used in cases involving trafficking or organized prostitution. And now, it's the law at the center of Diddy's legal troubles. Diddy's attorneys insist the conviction doesn't fit the crime. They argue he never made a single dollar from prostitution, and that the Mann Act was never designed for situations like his. Instead, they say it's a law meant to crack down on large-scale trafficking rings and professional operations, not on someone in Diddy's position. By painting the case as a legal overreach, his defense team is trying to convince the judge that the charges should never have stuck in the first place. According to his lawyers, the image painted of Diddy in court was far from the truth. They claim he never engaged in physical relations with the male escorts at the center of the case. Instead, they describe him as more of a voyeur, someone who simply watched from the sidelines, and even an amateur filmmaker who liked to record intimate moments involving his partners. Most importantly, his team insists he never arranged transportation for anyone across state lines. In their version of events, Diddy was more of an observer than an orchestrator. Federal prosecutors, however, paint a very different picture. In their version, Diddy wasn't just standing on the sidelines. He was the mastermind behind every detail. They claim he didn't simply watch, but actually directed the sexual conduct, giving instructions and controlling what happened in the room. This strikes directly at the heart of the defense's voyeur argument, turning it into what prosecutors call a carefully orchestrated setup rather than harmless observation. Diddy's legal team has also tried to frame him as something closer to a porn producer, arguing that his actions should be protected under free speech. But prosecutors quickly tore that comparison apart. They pointed out that many of the so-called freak-offs weren't even filmed at all, and when cameras were rolling, participants often had no idea they were being recorded. That not only weakens the free speech defense, but also raises serious questions about consent, an issue that prosecutors say makes the entire argument collapse. Now, everything comes down to today's hearing before Judge Arun Subramanian. Diddy's attorneys are pushing for either a full acquittal or a brand new trial, while federal prosecutors insist the evidence is more than enough to keep the conviction in place. As it stands, Diddy is still scheduled for sentencing on October 3rd, and unless the judge makes a surprising move, that date could seal his fate. If the judge grants a new trial, everything could suddenly shift in Diddy's favor, giving him another chance to fight the charges. But if that doesn't happen, he'll be walking into sentencing with the full weight of these convictions hanging over him. The question now is, will Diddy find a way out, or is this truly the end of the road for the music mogul? Only time will tell, and the courtroom drama is far from over.